Same thing applies to sign of weakness. Okay, as I told you. Okay. Sign of weakness can be divided into two parts. Major sign of weakness and minor sign of weakness. Can you tell me what are the major sign of weakness? Buying climax. Sorry, overbought via buying climax. Okay. And then we have buying climax via what? SOT, shortening of thrust. And then third one, FTI. Got it? Just the same thing. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So major sign of strength. So do I need to tell you the entire points how to find out, like, for example, it's just the opposite of what we see in a sign of strength. Just the opposite. What do we see in a buying climax? You will see the move. Okay, the move like this. And then there will be a sudden move to the upside. Okay, there will be a sudden acceleration to the upside, plus there will be high volume, a very high, a noticeably high volume, plus this should close below the this trend line, this one. Okay, all right, and then it should confirm, test it again. If the volume of this test, the volume of this testing volume must be lower than this buying climax volume, right? If it's higher, what will happen? This will fail. So the price will either come back and retest and then go down, or it will just keep on going up and we have to draw another trading channel. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the same thing. And then we have buying climax, shortening the thrust. You know about this already, and falling through ice, right? How about major sign of weakness, minor sign of weakness? Now, as I told you, in order for a trade to be successful, the minor sign of weakness must confirm the major sign of weakness. Okay. First, we should see this. This will come as a direction. It will give us a direction. This one as a entry. Got it? This one is direction. This one is entry. Got it?
Okay.
Okay. So can you tell me major sign of weakness? Can you name it? The first one is, tell me, no demand. Second one, EVNR, effortless nozzle. Third one, upthrust, UT. Then test of UT. Then UTAD. Then test of UTAD. Okay. Can you tell me more? LPSY, last point of supply. Last point of supply is a test after falling through ice, right? LPSY. Last point of supply. Right. The last point of supply will come after FTI. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the next one? As I told you, hidden upthrust, which is within the trading range, within the uptrend channel, within the downtrend channel. You will see hidden. If we have a downtrend channel and no oversold and no overbought has been achieved, sorry, no oversold has been achieved, then all the springs, then on the upthrust are the hidden upthrust. So hidden upthrust forms during a downtrend channel. Remember it. Okay, it occurs during the downtrend channel when no oversold has been achieved. Got it? Or no shortening of thrust has been achieved. Second thing, it can occur during the redistribution process. Redistribution after falling through ice. Got it? And of course, after we have upthrust as well, we have, and then what's the next? Top reversal, as I told you, opposite of key reversal, right? And then 2-bar top reversal. 2-bar top reversal. That was 2-bar bottom reversal. This one is 2-bar top reversal. Got it?
Yep. All right.
Okay. Very easy. Now you already know this. Which are these things here? Now, first of all, no demand. This is top reversal. Can you see? Top reversal. This one, top reversal. This one, top reversal. Can you see? Top reversal. This one, top reversal, but it's very huge. Top reversal, top reversal. Got it? This one, top reversal, but it will fail. Why this top reversal will fail? Because what do we have here? Shortening of the thrust. And you can see if you draw the channel here, from here, this one's the second one. And now if you draw this channel like this, we have shortening of the thrust. Am I right? And once we extend this channel, so what is this? Can you tell me? Jump across the creek, JAC, right?
Yep.
This JAC is what? Major sign of strength, right? And how about this top reversal? This one. This will fail or succeed? Minor sign of weakness. This will fail. Why this will fail? Because this minor sign of weakness contradicts major sign of strength. Got it? So this will fail. How about this one? What do you see here? After this one testing here, we can draw what? A small line over here, small support. So what is this? Can you tell me? Hidden spring, right? Again, hidden spring, again, hidden spring. Got it?
Yeah.
This is what? This is redistribution process. Redistribution process. You can say, oh, this is upthrust. Upthrust. Yes, this is upthrust. Okay. But it will fail. It will produce a very small move to the downside. A very small move to the downside. Why? Because we have spring. We have major sign of strength in the background, which is jump across the creek. We have shortening of the thrust in the background. Make sense? So this process is redistribution. Sorry, reaccumulation. Got it? And now once again, what do we notice here? Jump across a creek, because this is second creek. After this creek, this is our second creek. Okay. And this is jump across the creek. This is no demand. This no demand will fail or succeed. Can you tell me? This will fail. Why? Because there is what? Redistribution, jump across the creek. So there is what? And if you draw the channel here, the uptrend channel from this point to this point, okay, you cannot draw, okay, from here. After this, we observe the channel here. So we start drawing from here. This is the first major higher low, right? This one. All of these are similar lows. So we draw from here. Sorry, this one, our channel here. Got it? Is there any buying climax achieved? Is there any oversold achieved? No. No, right? And what do we have here? Jump across a creek. Okay, redistribution process. So this no demand, which is minor sign of weakness, will fail. Okay, this will fail. Why? Because it contradicts the major sign of weakness, the strength. This is major sign of strength. Got it? Jump across a creek. But as we go up, what do we see? The price makes an overbought and then comes down. Now the situation is changed. Now the situation is changed right over here at this point. Okay, why? First of all, we have this one. We observe what? Higher low, am I right? And if we observe the higher low, what we can do? We can make, this is secondary test, right? Higher low. This is what? Higher low, no, so lower high. Lower high. This is what? Hidden spring. This is what? Effort versus no result. Now this effort versus no result will succeed. Why? This is major sign of weakness. Okay. Sorry, minor sign of weakness. And this comes after what? buying climax. Make sense? And now if we draw this channel here to the upside, what do you achieve here? FTI, right? Understand?
Okay.
So we have another major sign of weakness. Major sign of weakness. Okay, this is first major sign of weakness. This is second major sign of weakness. Okay, these both major sign of this minor sign of weakness confirms this one as well, and it confirms this one as well. Right or wrong?
Yep.
Now you compare this minor sign of weakness with this one. Now you'll understand why this fails, because this is what? This is FTI. Okay, sorry, jump across the creek. Jump across the creek. This is what? No overbought is achieved. Nothing is achieved. Right? So this is major sign of strength. Make sense? Now this one contradicts. This major sign of strength contradicts. This minor sign of weakness contradicts major sign of strength. And we have major sign of strength here. We have major sign of strength here. Do you understand? So that's why it will fail. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now here, what do we see here? This was the first creek. This one. Okay, this first creek. This is second creek. And what happened? So not creek, ice. This is first ice. This is second ice. What do we see? Falling through ice, FTI. Second FTI. Am I right? Okay. So in this second FTI, what happens? Can you tell me? The price goes up. And as the price is going up, you can see and witness one thing, that the price is making in higher lows, right? So we connect this high, and we connect the channel here. We will see the price was overbought here, a slight oversold here. Okay, it can go back to this point. And now if you can draw the channel here. So our first testing here, this one and this one, this board will succeed, go down. And now if this is up thrust, this one is up thrust. Okay, what happens? Up thrust. This is what? Test of up thrust. This test of up thrust comes on what? Effort versus no result, right? Make sense?
Okay.
So this is what? This is falling through ice is what? Can you tell me? Major sign of weakness, right? Now this is overbought. This is again what? Major sign of weakness, right? This is up thrust. And so this one is minor sign of weakness. So this confirms, this minor sign of confirms both this major sign of weakness and also confirms this one, FTI, minor sign, major sign of weakness. Got it? These two. And now, of course, we are in redistribution phase, as we have here a jump across the creek here, as we broke through this channel here, right over here. What do we have here? Again, FTI, right? FTI. So this one here, two-bar top reversal. Can you see two-bar top reversal? First bar, which is not effort versus reversal, nothing. It is nothing, right? The second bar comes down and they both are similar. So this is known as two-bar top reversal. Can you see? Of same size.
Yeah.
Two-bar top reversal. And in two-bar top reversal, what do you see? The first bar has low volume, it goes up, and second bar has a higher volume. And they both are of same size. It goes up, and all the efforts done by this bar are undone by this bar, by this bearish bar, and huge volume. Two-bar top reversal. And this is major sign of entry point. Major, minor sign of weakness. And it comes after what? FTI, right? You see, we have FTI here. Redistribution, FTI. This is what? Major sign of weakness, right? So this minor sign of weakness is confirms the major sign of weakness. So the price will go down. Can you see? And now once, if we start drawing the channel from here to here, if we draw this channel like this, connecting this point and this point, because this is first high, the second lower high was observed right over here, the price goes down. The third lower high was observed here. If we join the second lower high and third lower high, we can draw the channel like this. Am I right? And now what do we see? Sudden acceleration to the downside. Price goes up. So this is what? Selling climax and oversold. Okay. The price goes up here to the huge point, AR. Okay. AR. And now what do we see here after AR? The AR just, now as I told you that we need to wait for the test. So we draw this one. Okay. Now what do we see? This one is our volume. Can you see? And the testing volume right over here was this at this point. Can you see? Now you see which one is larger? Hello? Can you see this testing volume? This testing volume, which is tested this line, this selling climax line, tested over here, is larger than the selling climax.
Yeah.
So what did I tell you? The price will either retest on a lower volume, or it will start making, and you can observe it start making another channel by lower highs like this. It start making new channel, and now this one was actually the confirmation of reversal. Understand? Selling climax and now tested over here. Now you see this testing volume lower and price goes up. Because why it's lower? Why we say that this is testing volume? Because this was secondary test, lower high. Sorry, higher low, right? Secondary test. Make sense?
Okay.
This is what? Can you tell me? Hidden spring. Okay. And hidden spring. This is hidden spring. Why this hidden spring? Because if it was a major spring, the major spring would occur right over here at this point. But it occurs on this within the trading range, right? So this is what I told you, hidden spring. Understand?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now we have this one higher low, but here we cannot connect. We cannot see the second point, right? So it keeps on moving up and up and up and up, right? The first higher low was observed here. Now where is the second point? There is no second point. This one you will not call it as a point. This is not a swing low. Why? Because the swing low must have at least 2 points down, 1 and 2 bearish candles, but this has only 1. So it keeps on going down. The second bearish point was right over here. Okay, but it comes after what? Jump across the creek. This entire move is jump across the creek. This whole move. Okay, and we cannot draw any trend channel here. Can we draw any trend channel? No, we cannot. So if we draw this one here, and if you draw this one here, so you can tell me whether this upthrust will fail or succeed. This upthrust. It will fail. Why? Because this is jump across the creek. Okay, there is no reaction, jump across the creek, and this jump across the creek is what? Major sign of strength. Okay, this upthrust over here is minor sign of strength. Sorry, minor sign of weakness. This one as well, minor sign of weakness. So these both minor sign of weakness contradicts this major sign of weakness, strength. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
So it will fail. Now, once this trading range was formed and the price starts going up here, now we can draw these two channels. Am I right? Now we have the reference point to join our trading channel. And now we draw. And what do we see? One more thing we saw here, shortening of the thrust, right? Shortening of the thrust. And after the shortening of the thrust, what do we see? A very sudden acceleration, huge move, buying climax, and what? Now the whole situation is changed. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yes. Now this is what? This is effort versus no result. You can take your position. This is effort versus no result. It comes after what? Major sign of, sorry, minor sign of weakness. Okay, we have again minor sign of weakness. And here we have major sign of weakness. Both of these minor sign of weakness confirms the major sign of weakness. Am I right? So in this case, this campaign will be successful. We can take the short trade confidently. Now here, we broke through the trend channel. We broke through. If we just extend this trend channel here, we broke through this creek and also this creek and this creek. So this is what? FTI falling through ice, which is what? Major sign of weakness. Am I right? And you can see the volume. Volume is also increasing. Spread is also increasing. A little bit increase in spread. Okay. And now, what do we see here? No demand. We can take a trade right over here. What do we see here? This one is both hidden spring. This one is hidden upthrust, or this is also what I told you, top reversal. Am I right?
Yeah.
This one is top reversal. Why? Because it breaches, it goes above the last bar high and comes and closes down below. And it is also a hidden upthrust. Plus hidden upthrust. Why it is hidden upthrust? Because it is forming within the trading range, distribution range, right? So you can take your position confidently. Now you would say, oh, this is a spring. This is minor sign of weakness, right? So this confirms this one, minor sign of weakness, this one confirms this major sign of weakness and also confirms this one, right? And this hidden spring and top reversal has also the characteristic of what? It comes after L falling through ice. So we can call it as LPSY. Right or wrong? Because it comes after falling through ice. So it is LPSY. Right or wrong?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, correct. And now you will say, oh, this is also a spring. But why this spring will fail? Why? Because we have what? Major sign of weakness in the background. Major sign of weakness in the background. So this spring will fail. Got it?
Okay.
Because this is minor sign of strength. And this minor sign of strength contradicts both this major sign of strength or weakness and also contradicts this major sign of weakness. Got it? And now this is failed and then the price resumes downtrend. Okay. Now you would say, sorry?
Can we stop? Can we continue tomorrow?
Okay, we will continue. So I hope you have got your point. So tomorrow I will make things more clear to you. So just start practicing this video. Okay. So I will upload the video on the YouTube and then you can watch it later on. So last questions. Do you understand every concept? Like how do you check the major sign of weakness and how minor sign of weakness should confirm the major sign of weakness in order to go short? And if you want to go long, then the minor sign of strength, which is no demand, which is no supply, hidden spring, all these kind of stuffs, right? Effortless no result. It should confirm the major sign of strength, like jump across the creek or oversold as selling climax. Got it?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you.